Hi everybody, it's Noelia with My Moxie Dreams. Thanks for joining me today for this October setup. As I mentioned in previous video, I have been so conflicted on what to use for the October theme. I finally picked something out, and it was actually something that I really loved. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. The issue I was having was finding a sticker that would work. And after playing around for a day and a half, I finally figured it out. So we are gonna have fun today doing our October setup. For those of you who are new, welcome. I hope you enjoyed this type of content. And if you do, it would mean so much to me if you would like and subscribe to my channel. All right, let's jump in, shall we? Now, first and foremost, I want to share that this is a completely new pocket TN from Eternal Leather Goods, and boy, is it chunky. So what I actually did was I contacted Colin from Eternal Leather Goods and let him know that I wanted a custom pocket wide TN done for me. I wanted to add some length because I knew for next year that my pocket daily, as you can see, is super chunky, predominantly because of the stickers that I'm putting in that's causing it to kind of bulk up in certain areas. And because I knew I wanted to add additional inserts because I want to try, and this will be a completely different video that's coming up, explaining why I want to try to use a pocket for 2024 rather, and use my Amica with Franklin Covey inserts would be more of a reference planner that stays home, and that this would be my everyday carry. So that's a completely different video. Keep an eye on that. Let's jump into our October theme. Here is our September theme. She's actually lovely. I went ahead and did with you guys the last week of September, and I haven't done Sunday, even though that was yesterday. Today is Monday, so I'm a couple of days behind just because I wanted to wait to do this setup with you. So let's do the first thing, which is our passport insert. I'm not going to go into detail with what's in front, but what I will share is that this is a pocket wide TN that I had Colin do for me. It's extended in width, and also the tab is extended. Again, we'll go into that in a completely different video. Today it's just the October setup. The other video, I'll go into detail with the additional inserts and whatnot. As you guys know, kind of the regulars, you know that I have a passport insert that I add the October theme. So we're just gonna slide her out, which makes it so much easier, and slide the new girl in. I'm not having to fight all these things. So there she is. For now, I'm leaving the back because what I've done is stapled some blank paper and just added it here for jotting down of things when I want to. So again, we'll go into that in a different video. Okay, so there's our beautiful girl. All right, and now let's get into our plan with me. So we're gonna have to do October 1st, which was, and then we'll just put our little gal right here so I don't go past where I'm supposed to. Okay, and then the tombow that I'm gonna use is 991, and based off of my tombow 991, if you guys remember, I have a insert that I printed, and I have it in the beige color, what the color looks like against the Moleskine, and then in white so that I know what it looks like in my actual Franklin Covey compact size. So 991 is light ochre. I hope that's how it's spelled. Or how it's said. I have no idea. But here we go. Let's go into, oh, wait, should we? Yeah, let's do this. We'll go ahead and do this part because it's the quickest. I like that color. I haven't used this color, I think, in a while or ever. It's kind of like a highlighter color, but I think it matched her the theme, this little October girl theme. We'll put her over here so you guys can see her. So yeah, I am feeling a little bit better. I think I told you guys that I haven't been feeling well. I've been having really bad headaches and blurred vision. So I have I don't know if it's an MRI. Is it considered an MRI? I don't know. Where they put ink in you through an IV, and then they do shots of your brain. Not shots like injections, but like photos rather. So I'm having that done soon just to kind of figure out what's going on with these really bad headaches. But I'm feeling good today. No, I didn't wake up with the headache. Yay. So I'm excited about that. I was supposed to do this over the weekend, but my son, my oldest, was watching football, and then he works out in our home gym, and he has the music blasting, and I can't do a video with someone yelling about football and then working out. All right, let's see. Let's get our little board out so that I can... This will be interesting. Every time I take the board out, that thing's gonna want to come out. All right, let's do our pen marks. I ordered a, what did I order? Let's take this pen out of here. I ordered a 2023 Daily Moleskine. I know this is the 2023, but I order a 2023 or the previous year because look how hard this is getting, guys. Oh my word. I don't know how I'm going to keep going the remainder of the year with this huge arch. It's getting really hard and a little frustrating for me because the lines aren't coming out straight. It's really hard for my brain to wrap around the fact that it's not flat and that it's not consistent, but I'm trying to just get through the last 3 months. Last 3 months. But I always purchase at the end of the year a current year daily, because what I end up doing is in 2024, when I'm practicing or trying to figure out the right color theme to go with the themes that I do, I practice on there just to see, like, okay, do I like this color scheme with this theme this month? And I play around with the tombos. I play around to just kind of have an idea of what my setup's gonna look like when I do a video with you guys. So I purchased that. I think I got it for like $8 on Amazon because we're already the end of the year. It's not like you're going to use it for the entire year, but it is my sample kind of play around for 2024. So the reason why I bought it this early is I think I mentioned to you guys that I have stamps that I purchased, and that will probably be in my next video when we talk about the setup. See, look, I can't even do the line. This is so hard, you guys. I don't even think I'm going to be able to do the lines. I mean, if I go like, even if I go like this, the curve is so bad. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Genuinely don't know how I'm going to do it. It's going to be quite tough. But we'll figure it out. We always do. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting how to do the remainder of the year as it's getting worse and worse. Okay, let's get our words. And yeah, so like I said, I'm going to be practicing how to do the stamping in a perfect way, and I'm just hoping that I can get it, because there's no way next year I'm not going to do these stickers. As much as I love them for their consistency and of the way that it looks, seeing what I'm going through now with the protrusion, it's not fun, and it's getting frustrating when I set it up. And then when I'm writing, it's kind of hard when I do my checklist, because this is where my checklist is. So at any rate, we'll figure it out for next year, because for sure I'm really enjoying the pocket size. And yeah, so we got to figure it out, peeps. We got to figure it out, because I don't want to run into the same problems that I'm running into here in October. I think this started happening earlier, but it's not as bad as it is now. How is everybody doing? I love you guys so much, because you guys are so supportive. I know sharing my mental health struggle this past month was, like I said, maybe too TMI for some people, but I was really not relieved, but I was very thankful for everybody's kind of comments and positivity towards me. It's not easy for people to share their struggles with it, and I'm pretty transparent. I don't like hiding. There was a time, you guys, a few years ago where I got to a really bad place, and thank God I had the ability to communicate with my family about it, and they helped me through that really dark place. And so I find that it's always best to share what you're going through, and if you're having a hiccup, because people are there to surround you and love you and help you through it. And what I find really awesome, I guess, is that we have so many people in our community who struggle with the same things, with ADHD, with OCD. Some people are bipolar, depression. Like, we all kind of rally around each other, which is such a nice feeling. You know, there was a time, and I guess in some places, but there was a time where you couldn't talk about it. I know, you know, I'm gonna cut this down because this is driving me nuts. Holding a big empty paper. I'm gonna need to print these out pretty soon, another set. I love my Cricut. I love my Cricut. Anyways, there was a time where people couldn't share, and there was a really bad stigma. Maybe some people still feel that way, you know, with people who have struggles, mental health struggles. But I think it's become more, I don't know if the word is acceptable, but I think more people are more understanding of it, which is good. But anyways, let's move along. Today is Monday. I have to go to Sausalito tomorrow for a meeting with my bosses who've been traveling a lot, and so getting together to catch up on budgets, and they're traveling a lot in the coming months as well, which is sometimes good and sometimes bad. So like, I run the entire family office, and there is no backup to me. I'm the one and only. I deal all the accounting, I deal with all the properties around the world. Like, it's just me. So when I take off of work, even if it's a personal day, like earlier in the month when I was doing my Swedish death clean, even though I'm taking a vacation day or a sick day, I'm really still on call. Like, if something happens and they need me to provide information, or I'm the person. There is no other Noelia or a backup. So it's quite interesting. And so when they travel, I like to take time off when they travel, but it's kind of tough because inevitably when they're traveling, something happens to one of the homes, or they need me for something, and inevitably I work. So it's not necessarily a horrible thing. It's not like I'm busy the entire day, but they have something and I have to stop what I'm doing to do it. But I love them. I love the family that I work for. And yeah, I'm pretty lucky. I'm pretty lucky. All right, so here are the stickers that I made to match this theme. So what I did was I took these like idea of this branches and these, I'm arguing that they're not pumpkins. I think they're like specific florals. I've seen these florals that are these like, I don't know. If you know the name of this flower, they kind of look like tomatillos. They have like a husk, but they're a flower. And anyways, they're probably potatoes. Oh my gosh. They're probably pumpkins, but I see them as florals. And so what I did was I took the branch idea here, add the branches, and then add the little purple ball thing. So this is what we're doing. And then I have this Amazon, sorry if the lighting's bad, brownish kind of check. And I'm gonna use that throughout. So this is what we're gonna try to do today. And hopefully it comes out right. So before we jump into this, should we do this first? We might as well. Let's finish this and then we'll go to our monthlies and do this. And we have to do October here. Huh. Should we just do it? I think we should do it. Let's do the monthly because then it'll give us an idea of how we're gonna use the washi on the other places. So let's get the washi. I don't know if that's too little. Maybe. Let's put the washi down here. Again, I have not had any practice just because I haven't had time. I literally was getting ready to do this video and then I realized that I had forgotten to make the vellum portion of the, okay, let me go this way because it's not gonna, okay, let's do that. All right, there we go. That works. So I had completely forgot to print the vellum and do this. So I was literally starting the recording and I'm like, oh no, I can't do a plan with me if I don't have the spiel. Okay, I did these on my Cricut and for whatever reason, some of this is the one that didn't cut correctly. Okay, let's do the one that did. One didn't cut perfectly and it's kind of annoying. So when I lift it, let's see if this one's, see how it just cut that off? Boo. Let's see if we can get it. So somehow it didn't cut all the way through and it's so frustrating. It's just so frustrating. And then you can see this. I'm gonna have troubles with stickers today. I can feel it. All right, maybe a couple of little, see, these look like pumpkins, but they're really not pumpkins. All right, there is our monthly theme. I don't know if I like this guy here. Well, he's staying because it's too late. All right, let's do our monthly view, our tracker. How do we want to do this? I haven't seen, okay, let's do that. We'll do right on top, maybe a little on the bottom if we can. That looks all right. The tough part about doing these on a Monday, I love when I do them on the weekend, because then I'm able to, oh, these are going to be so hard to do. Then I'm able to, do we want to have it coming out? Let's see. I have to be so careful because these branches are so easily. I think I'm going to do this. What do we think? I think that is good enough. I don't think I want to add too much. That kind of tells me what the theme is. Part of me thinks I should add more washi, but I'm going to leave it. Less is more, people. Less is more. Yeah, Mondays are hard. Mondays are hard to do these because it's a work day. I'm trying to do, you know, first thing in the morning, I wake up and I try to figure out what is priority. If you guys see I'm just adding them anywhere. I'm not even paying attention to where. Let's see how we like that before we move forward. Yeah, it's just tough. And I prefer to do these on the weekend, but like I said, it's been a hard thing to do simply because I'm trying to get these big guys. Because there's been a lot of activity during the weekends that prevents me from all right, that's not too bad. I'm liking that. All right, I think I'm going to do the washi everywhere and then we'll figure out the rest. I'm being very generous on the washi. Maybe I need to not be so generous. Maybe I need to think this through a little bit. Right. And then my daughter goes to school and midday, and it just, everything gets bonkers. And it's just been tough, for sure. I am making really small. I'm having issues today, guys. These little corners are just not going down, and it's driving me nuts. These little folds are not doing. See, and I don't like that because I have them both on the same side. And I just ripped it. This is real issues that we're having here, peeps. We'll see how we fix that. And we're barely on Thursday. Okay. Okay. I feel like that's too long. Sorry, I'm so quiet. I'm just, like I said, Mondays are hard. And so my brain right now is telling me, okay, what emails am I getting while I'm doing this? Is there anything urgent that needs to be happening right now, work-wise, other than All right, we're just doing that. All right, let's just do our stickers and we will be complete. So yesterday, sorry, my daughter just walked in, so if there's a little gap there, my apologies. I was in the mood to watch something and I decided, I'm like addicted to YouTube. I can say that very honestly. I'd rather have YouTube in the background if I'm doing something. I like watching YouTube channels of my planner people. I don't know how I'm feeling about these stickers right now against those, but that is Ruby. Rue. Yes, my love. What's going on? The door's open. You can go outside. Do you want food? When Ruby talks, there is something going on. She rarely chats, and when she does, it's because something is up. Ruby's the one, you saw Lucy in my last video. Ruby is my fatty Bobaddy who's on a diet. She is my cutie pie. She's the one we adopted first, and then Lucy came around, and I think I've said this a million times over. I'm so sorry, guys. Sometimes my brain, and it's one of those days where I'm here doing this, but my brain is, like I said earlier, I have 500 browsers open, and so I'm not necessarily 100% present. So I'm sorry if you can pick up on that. It's not intentional at all. I'm trying to be in the moment, Okay, so I was like, okay, I'm not into rom-coms right now, which is so weird because normally I'd be caught up on Virgin River. Nope, haven't watched the seasons. I'd be caught up on Steel Magnolias. Nope, haven't even, I think I've started the season and I'm so bored, but I just don't want to see rom-coms or like, I don't know, I just haven't been in that space. And so yesterday I was like, I really want to watch something interesting. I'm just going to do that and see how that looks. I really wanted to watch something interesting, and so on my recommendations from Netflix, it said something about Dear Child or Dear, I'll try to remember the name, but I think it was like Dear Child. And it's one of those international ones that they do they translate into English. And I often like those because the story, they're not so blatant. The plot is not so blatant. It gives you a few, I don't know, it takes you down different avenues. You don't automatically know the plot, if that makes sense. So I watched it, and can I just say, if you guys have watched this show, it's called Dear Child. It's a limited series on Netflix. It's only 6 episodes. I was beyond disappointed, and I don't know if it's because maybe I missed something somewhere and I got lost. I thought it was really good. I was hooked in the sense that I was like, what's happening? Oh my gosh, how is this connected? And then the ending came and I'm like, what? What do you mean? What did I miss? So I'm gonna have to go Google it. I'm gonna have to go Google explanation of this ending, because I genuinely either wasn't paying attention, which could be the case because, like I said, I've been really scatterbrained the last few weeks. And so I'm like, what? It didn't make any sense, guys. I was so bummed. All right, so now we're at the point where I'm adding the banking portion because I do that every single day. I don't know how I feel about these stickers. Let me know down below how you feel about these stickers. I'm trying to get the time because I have to take my daughter to school. Okay, that's what it looks like. I think it's pretty, guys. It's picking up on those really pretty golds and browns. All right, let's add our little, it was raining on Sunday. Was it Sunday or Saturday? I can't remember what day it was raining, but we're gonna do that. So let me get some tape. This is always fun, especially now that we have this huge lumpity lump. Let's do it this way. I don't know if I like doing it that way, 'cause I think it's harder sometimes. All right, there is our October theme. There she is in all her glory. She's beauteous. And there we have Sunday, which I'm behind. I got to backfill. Today's Monday. We have, this is interesting. Have I always had that? I don't know. It feels like this is shadowing, and I don't remember that happening before. So something's going on with my pen. But there is October. She is lovely. There she is. I love this photo. She's so cute. She reminds me of that character Sweet Tooth on Netflix, which again, haven't watched. There is our October month at a glance. And there is our October tracker. And we are set for October. Finally, I did it. Yay me. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me today. I appreciate your support. I'm sorry that I was kind of scattered all over the place today. I will be doing another video kind of walking through this particular planner, this TN custom that I purchased or had Colin make for me, and why, and kind of talk through the preliminaries of what 2024 is going to look like, or what the goal for me is for 2024. So if you're interested in having me set up that 2024 planner a month earlier than probably most, let me know down below. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. As always, if you are new here and you like this kind of content, I would love it if you would like and subscribe. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your week. Bye.